I just don't be liking the travel. And then on top of that, I just moved to my new crib. Shoot, y'all can come over here anytime y'all please. I definitely say y'all can use my space for whatever.
Oh, that's
I also don't be liking to travel.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. Shoot, and I got a big old basement, so I can do a lot of shit up in this.
That's lovely. We need a big basement.
Why did you just sound like somebody auntie?
Oh man, because I am.
I'm cracking up because some people be saying I be feeling like somebody's fucking grandma.
Yup, yes, very much. But we got to catch Egypt up, and also for those listening. So we now have another guest. We have the old girly girl Egypt. A new girlie has entered the chat. But yes, as you can see, Egypt, we have been. Hold on, because the fucking. Do y'all hear the Discord notifications going off, or is that just for me?
No, that's just for you, boo.
Okay, because like I hear it and it's distracting me, and I can't mute it or else it'll mute everything. But anyways, so we have been ranking female pop vocalists, and as you can see, we have our ranking here. At the bottom, we have we don't know this diva, right? We don't know them. Then we've got the flops. Then we've got, they're redundant. We've seen it before. Okay. Then we've got,
we only got 4 flops so far.
Huh? Yeah, we only got 4 flops so far.
Ooh, for the flops. These make sense.
Then we've got she's cute, Then above that, we've got there's potential. There's potential to be more. Then we've got, they eat, they leave no crumbs. Then we've got the divas. And then above the divas, icon status. And then we've got the mothers, the ones paving the way, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm like, you can kind of see who we have so far, but I'm going to run it down for those listening as well. So far, our mothers are Tina Turner, Diana Ross, Janet Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Cher, Dolly Parton, Madonna, Beyonce, Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj, Mariah Carey, Kelly Clarkson, Christina Aguilera, Celine Dion, Cyndi Lauper, Aaliyah, Pink, Shakira, Shania Twain, and the Spice Girls. Right? Then for our icons, so far we have Rihanna, Ariana Grande, Kesha, Adele, Doechii, Gwen Stefani, Amy Winehouse, Sade, Miley Cyrus, FK Twigs, Charlie XCX, Sia, Alicia Keys, Lauryn Hill, Grace Jones, Billie Eilish, Olivia Newton-John, Cupcake, Jennifer Lopez, Kylie Minogue, Avril Lavigne, Sophie, and Katy Perry. Then for our divas, so far we have Fergie, Sabrina Carpenter, Megan Thee Stallion, Carrie Underwood, Tiana Taylor, Lizzo, Kim Petras, Melanie Martinez, Meghan Trainor, and Bjork. So far for Leaves No Crumbs, we got Tinashe, Tierra Whack, Rina Sawayama, Rico Nasty, Ash Nico, Pink Panthers, Demi Lovato, Dua Lipa, SZA, and Lotto. And for the There's Potential, we've got Kylie Uchis, Ava Max, Selena Gomez, Marina from Marina and the Diamonds, Carly Rae Jepsen, Camila Cabello, Chase Icon, Azalea Banks, Rebecca Black, Chappell Roan, Halsey, BB Rexa, Shy Girl, Jessie Ware, Icona Pop, Victoria Justice, Alanis Morissette, and Lorde. Then for She's Cute, the cute girlies, whatever. Lana Del Rey, Taylor Swift, Ice Spice, Ellie Goulding, The Veronicas, Aisha Erotica, Sarah Bareilles, Robin, Annie Lennox, Slater, Kim Wilde. It's like, these girls. And the rest of them, we don't know them.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
Wait, what was we talking about before we got cut off?
Before we got cut off, we were at... I don't even remember.
Can we talk about some of the mothers in the iconic section?
It might have been Shania Twain. That might have been who we left off on.
Why isn't Lauryn Hill with the mothers?
See, you're literally like just.
Why is Lauryn Hill in the same category as Billie Eilish? Why?
Because for me,
and Sade. I think, in my opinion,
I'm about to say they're in the icons. They're iconic.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yeah, that
iconic,
we
but
didn't.
why aren't they mothers? Because people use Sade and Lauren Hill's music in their recent tracks.
I said this.
Mm.
I said that half of these people should be mothers.
I
I
only
tried
feel
to,
like I
I
feel
tried to
as
fight
though
it.
Lauren Hill should not be in the same category as Billie Eilish. Neither should Sade. I think
That's
Lauren
what I
Hill and
said.
Sade should be with the mothers.
I even said that with
Because they
Olivia
done paved the
Newton-John.
way. Also, Lauren Hill does not need to make another record. She made one last album. She doesn't have to make any more music ever again, and she's still making billions.
Hmm.
So I think Lauren Hill should be with the mothers as well as Sade.
But that's why I put her where I put her because she hasn't really released anything since then, and it's like,
Because
okay,
she doesn't
yeah,
need
pe-
to.
but is that an excuse? I find that to be an excuse.
You find that to be an excuse how?
I find that to be an excuse, like especially because me and Nelly were talking about considering everything, like not just their discography, but like everything that they do outside their music, right? And it's like if you get into the dramas and everything with Lauren Hill, it kind of makes sense as to why she hasn't continued releasing things, right? But for me, it's just like there's that one album and that's it. And that's the one there's the one album, the one song that everyone goes back to and it's like, okay, but what else? Like there's just not much there for me. There's just that one item on the plate. It's like where's the rest of the dish for me when it comes to
Hmm.
Lauren Hill? Whereas though with Sade, it's like I don't know. For me, I'm just not as familiar with Sade, which is why she is where she is. So I'm like, I would just have to take y'all word for it when it comes to Sade. Like,
Yeah,
Okay, so with
Sade
Lauren
Surfer is
Hill.
mother.
Oh, you go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh
so
no,
yeah,
I
we
was about
can
to
put
say,
them here for
yeah,
the time
yeah,
being.
Sade is definitely mother, and yeah, and
Yes.
Lauren Hill definitely, yeah, yes. They don't
I
have
was
as
gonna
much
say,
impact. Oh, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say with Lauren Hill, her last album was MTV Unplugged number 20.
Hmm.
And with that album, she did it live.
Hmm.
And that was more of like a spiritual awakening for her because she thought that like she got into a more like, oh, I know God. I know that like me using music right now, how I'm portraying it and perceiving it is not in the way that my spirit feels it. So she made that last album and she thought as though like I don't need to make no other album. That's it. She talked about the Bible, her love for her husband, like she talked about life. And I just felt like you listening to that album, if you're like spiritually and like mentally and musically inclined, you will understand why she's a mother rather than iconic.
Okay.
But that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Which I'm not
No,
going
no,
to
no. I
argue.
can agree. I can agree. She might not have as much impact as most of the mothers on this list, but she deserves her mother spot most definitely. And knowing her and with her, see, she's also like a Erica Badu. A Erica Badu will be a
Mhm.
mother straight
Right.
off
Like
the bat.
I would put Erica Badu in Mother without question. But it's
Yes,
like
Erica Badu would definitely be a
but you
mother.
see how Erica Badu is still very, very much so active, still performing, like
Yes.
it's like when you make
But
that
we gotta give
comparison.
love to the mothers that are like, we don't need to make music no more. I'm good. You know, like my music will
Hmm.
always be in the cookout. My music will always be on the dance floor. But I don't need to make no more music.
I was about to say, yeah,
I'm
that's what I was kind
good.
of said with some of them. I was like, for real, you will always hear their music, no matter if they make new stuff or not. And even if they do make new stuff and it don't hit, we will always have their old stuff
That's what
that
I'm
will be
saying.
timeless.
Hmm.
And people and new artists will always
But you
use
can
their
say
old
that
stuff.
for a lot of the artists on here, where it's like you will always hear their music. Like,
Yeah, yes, but they would never be mothers.
right. Like that's why I'm like that's that argument. You can make that argument for a lot of these artists, the longevity of their music. Like, because there
Yeah.
are just certain songs like that where it's like they're a certified hit, but it's like, what does that say for the artists themselves especially when you're comparing them to other artists and entire discographies and careers here.
That's true.
But we also have a whole bunch of we actually it's not as a lot as many as I thought there was. We could probably
Yeah, I'm about to say we. Oh damn! There go little Kim. I see her down there. Child.
Where Lil Kim at?
I'm about to say I'm giving little Kim mother status.
Where
Point
she
blank.
at? Because I got some.
Because if you got Nikki and if you got Nikki,
I'm like, can we get there? We ain't even get there.
Okay, come on, because we don't know these chicks in the
Right.
first one.
I'm like, okay, so Salvia, we don't know her. Chairlift, we don't know her.
Who's Cecilia?
Leah Kate, we don't know her.
I do
either.
know her.
Leah
I do know
Kate?
her. She's actually pretty cute. She's cute.
Okay.
Should we
She's
play
cute.
some of their music?
Well, I'm about to say we don't have that time. Really.
I'm like, doing that requires more editing and shit on my part because I can't post that everywhere. Like that would make this a Patreon exclusive, which I was already thinking about doing, but that would definitely make it a Patreon exclusive.
Even if it's like 5 seconds of the song.
I'm not even trying to have to look into whether or not I can do that.
Missy Elliott should definitely be with the mothers.
Well, yes. Hold on, Angie. We
Well,
don't know
yeah,
her.
that's
PJ
just
Harvey, we
hands
don't know
down.
her. Scene Queen, we don't know her. But yes, Missy Elliott is undoubtedly up there with the mothers.
I think Cardi B. I don't know. I'm in between. She's iconic for sure.
I'm sorry.
But is she a mother?
What?
No.
We
Fuck
didn't even
no.
get there. Oh my god, hold on.
Fuck
Slow
no.
down.
Cardi
Don't know them.
Cardi B will be literally a diva or or iconic, but I would give her a diva before anything because she haven't gave us nothing new in a long ass time.
In a long ass time. I feel like she sees herself as a higher up. Like she sees herself as a mother, and that's why she's not really giving out no music. But it's like, sis,
exactly.
She's out music.
Exactly. She's giving mother energy, but not giving us mother work.
Exactly. Grace Jones should definitely be with Mother.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna put the others, yes, she would definitely be up here.
I'm saying, please vouch for me that Olivia Newton-John belong in Mothers, please.
Who?
Olivia Newton-John, the chick from Greece, the joint that played Sandy. She belonged with Mothers, please.
I feel like in that case, all the old bitches would just by default be in Mother.
But
her longevity. I'm telling you,
70s. Like
you couldn't tell me nothing. Everybody wanted to be Sandy.
Yes, everybody, even to this very day, everybody.
Especially when they did
Sandy.
And don't forget they did the Grease Live and everything. Like Olivia always will have an impact.
Always. Yes, she gotta be a mother.
You can put her at the end.
Yeah,
that's perfectly
right
fine.
At the end.
At first, I thought that was Martha Stewart from a long distance. I was about to say, what the fuck she doing on this list?
As I'm like, if that's the case, we might as well put Sia old ass up here too.
Yes.
And Sia in the mother? I don't know about that. Yes. She iconic.
Sia, no, number one, I keep telling y'all, if it wasn't for Sia, half of these people wouldn't even have music.
Right, like that's the thing. We have to give Sia her songwriting credits and like everything that she's been doing behind the scenes.
Okay, I'll give her that. But that she compared to Sade and Lauryn Hill? No.
And if you want to be technical, Sia is one of the main artists that can actually really sing with that mic on and sound like her actual track. Compared to some of these other artists that when you hear them sing, they sound like they been sucking a lot of dick in their life.
But does that make them mother For real, for real.
Well, I'm
Like
talking about
Sia
Sia.
hasn't been
For
doing this
Sia,
for decades, like how
she
Sade and Whitney
She has
actually
though.
Houston.
no.
She doesn't
Sia has
pave the
been doing
way,
this.
in my opinion, but she
No,
is
actually,
iconic.
no. See. I'm deep into music. I grew up with music. Sia has literally been in the background doing shit, and then she
Mhm.
comes out here and there so you can hear her voice, and then she goes back into the background and do. But she's been around since half of these people been out. Like that's why I'm trying to say, like she
Um,
has that longevity and
But
she
like,
has a
does
lot of
it give
impact.
her mother? Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
But like,
yes,
how
and
does
I'm
it give
pretty
her
sure.
mother if she hasn't been out as long as some of the mothers out here, like Cher, Lauryn Hill, Sade?
I mean,
How
but
did
she
Sade?
debuted at the same
I'm about
time
to
as
say,
them.
if you're going to be technical and do
Her
that,
first album
that
came out
means
in
that
'97.
that
Okay,
yeah, I'm about to say if
you
you're going to
right,
do
you
that,
right, you right. But their albums came out earlier, and they paved
but
the way. Doesn't
hold
Sia
on,
is? Go
but
ahead.
hold on, because if that's the case, that means if you're saying that, that also means that Lady Gaga, Christina Aguilera,
Mm,
Britney, half of these other girls on here should not be
right.
on here on Mothers either.
You right. You right. You right. Get your mother
I,
then. You right. Because when
by
I
the
think
way,
about Britney Spears, Lady Gaga, they are iconic, but they do give mother because they paved the way for a lot of artists today. So you
Mhm.
but
right.
you also got to think about it. Sia paved the way for a lot of songwriters today.
You right. You right.
Mhm.
You right. So I can understand. Put Sia in mother.
So never mind. If
She's still at
anything,
the
that's
bottom.
what makes her mother. If anything,
No,
that's
you're
what makes her
right.
mother.
Because
Her
her
songwriting.
songwriting. You
Mhm.
right.
I'm sorry, I had to fight for that one.
No, go ahead, boo. It's a podcast now. You better speak your
Right.
truth.
Kim
All
Gordon.
right,
I
who's
don't
the
know
next?
her.
I don't
BB
know her.
Burley. Do we know her? BB
You know
Burley.
the
I
fans, they
mean,
love a good debate.
no, don't know her. Do we know Cindy Lee?
I don't know who Cinda Lee is.
Don't know her.
We can't
Ooh,
play like 5 second tracks to be
Rosalia.
like, ooh, she
Rosalia.
tight.
Will we say that she's iconic?
Who?
Rosalia.
Rosalia.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me
Oh,
see.
that's hard.
She definitely
And she
leaves
has
some
a lot of.
crumbs for sure.
I don't know
Okay,
why, but Cupcake, she's iconic. But I don't know. A part of me thinks she's mother because she paved the way to just be like, I can speak my shit. I don't
I'm about to
know.
say. I'm about to say, wouldn't that be, even though she hasn't done nothing in a long time, wouldn't that be Little Kim though? Wasn't she the one that was talking her shit, being nasty and
But
raunchy
also
and
too,
shit?
like Lauryn Hill hasn't made music in a long time, and she's mother.
No, I'm saying like paved the way to talk like that nasty shit.
No, you right. I don't
But
know.
Cupcake is
Cupcake.
not a mother.
No, not yet. Not yet.
yeah, I'm
Like
about to say not
Cupcake.
yet.
Cupcake
But she
has
I
can
feel
rap
made
her
like
it.
she's
ass off.
close.
She can
I
definitely
feel
rap
like
her
she's
ass off.
close. Yes, most
Yes.
def. She
Cupcake made
speaks her
it to.
shit, and nobody really speaks her shit anymore. You feel
That
Mhm.
me?
part.
She's paving the way of bitches speaking her shit
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
completely, not for radio.
Mhm.
I can smoke on here. Like, it's not on the video and all
I
that.
mean, like I've been debating whether or not to include the video part, but I'm like, I have to actually look at the video and see what's shown. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm about to
I'm
say that.
smoking a blunt, so
I'm about to say I'm
I'm
cracking up. I've been smoking the whole time
I'm
while
just
I've
like
been.
hoping that they get the actual tier list. Like I don't really care about our screen. Like I just hope that it records the list itself.
oh, most that. That's the most important. But I was just asking, like, does the blunt would the blunt be in the video?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the footage.
Oh Lord.
I just know that everything's being recorded. I don't know what it looks like.
I'm about to say you definitely gonna see me smoking multiple times.
Mm,
Okay. Nico, we don't know her either.
where
Child
Fergie at?
Fergie, we put her
and
in
Diva.
Diva, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we put her in Diva.
She's not a
Right
mother. I give her that.
here.
I'm
Tiana
about to say.
Taylor. Why isn't she an iconic?
Because I'm like, because now I'm thinking, I'm like, I can see that. I can see her being iconic. We'll put
He has.
her.
I feel like he also paved the way a bit.
Put her.
Certain videos you're like, "Ooh, that's iconic."
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
And please don't say anything about Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's gonna keep her ass right where she at. We already tried.
Where is she again?
She's cute.
Keep her ass right there.
Exactly.
That's all she is, just a cute bitch.
Okay, keep her ass exactly where she at. She don't need to move.
Where is Ava Max in?
Ava Max, there's potential with her. Wait,
potential. She's in a potential side.
Yeah, she got potential.
A lot of like drag queens play her music when they want to go battle.
Huh? Run that back.
Some episodes I've seen, they played like Ava Max during like a drag battle.
Oh yeah, like her music is very much, pop EDM, like
yeah,
like yes, she's on a lot of Just Dances.
Yes, most def.
That's why I'm like, there's potential there because her music's not bad. It's just it's not paving a lane. Like it's not doing anything new. Like she could arguably be put in redundant, but like I said, her music's not bad.
Okay, you put Liz in redundant.
Who?
Liz.
Who's Liz? Where do you see
I just said that too. I was like, that I sung one of the songs that I like from her.
I was like, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, she has a song called "If I Rule the World." That's my shit.
Yeah, sound like redundant.
We can put her in
cute.
We'll put her behind Yoko Ono.
Okay, Ice Spice, she's cute. I feel like Ice Spice is not really doing nothing new anymore. She is cute. She's doing the same thing. I don't know who's in her team, but they're like, keep the same thing up. And honestly, I think she's capable of way more. I think she is capable of being like, there's potential, but she's just cute because she wants to stay there. I feel like she is stay where she's at.
I'm about to say she's definitely she's in some new movie that's about to come out. I saw the trailer for it.
Okay, so but we're talking about music.
I know this, but she's probably not doing
in a movie or not. Like,
but I was saying that 9 times out of 10, she's probably not doing the music thing, so she can get into other avenues because she probably see that music is not doing it for her.
But like, will acting be a good avenue?
You never know. So there's a lot of actors. I'm about to say there's a lot of actors, singers that turned into actors that surprised the fuck out of us when it came to acting.
But a lot of good singers did not deliver good acting, like Beyonce.
No, I didn't finish. I was saying that there's a lot of good singers that turned into acting that surprised us with some good acting, and there's a lot of actors that went into singing. That were. And then there's a lot of singers that tried to do acting that was just not hitting whatsoever. Like, do we remember the Mariah Carey glitter days? Do we remember all the Beyonce movies? Except for Fighting Temptations. I love Fighting Temptations. Fighting Temptations, she ate that shit up. Any movie that she had to sing, she ate that shit up. I ain't gonna lie. Only the ending.
It was cute. I thought Obsessed was
only
cute.
the ending. I only liked the ending because
I
just like
the ending was cute.
But hold on, we are not going to sleep on Austin Powers Goldmember.
I'm cool. I liked it for Austin Powers. It was cute.
I feel like Beyonce acting is another topic.
That's a whole podcast in itself.
Yes. That's what I feel like.
Even her voice acting, acting is horrible.
Don't get me started.
Addison Rae, how do we feel about her? Do we know
She's
her?
cute. She's cute. She got
Who?
a couple little bops. Addison Rae. She
Oh,
got a couple little bops.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
she's
She's
her
cute.
cute.
behind
Yeah, she's
Is she?
cute. Put her.
We'll put her
She's cute.
behind Taylor.
The
I'm about to say you
flop
can put.
seems accurate.
How many flops we got so far?
The flops,
We
we
got
just got
4.
Gail,
Oh, we
JoJo
still.
Siwa, Gabby Hanna, and Poppy.
Isn't it kind of surprising that we really only have 4 flops out of all these people that we've placed so far?
Yeah, well,
No, only 4 flops. That is
it's
surprising.
because we're giving a lot of these women credit.
That is true. All right, I got the warning. So
Mm,
you will have to load up the next one
okay.
if we don't.
Regina Spektor. I don't know who this is either.
MIA.
MIA. I haven't heard that name in a while. Wow.
I call her
She's definitely
icon. I call
cute.
her iconic because her music still
Really?
is. Yeah.
We'll put her in There's Potential.
Okay.
We'll put her right above Camila Cabello.
All right.
I used to listen to Regina Spektor when I was a teenager.
Oh, you know who that is?
Yes, Regina Spektor. She gives like you ever heard of the Orange is the New Black theme song?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She does that.
Okay.
That was her.
Yes, that was her.
We'll put her in She's Cute, right after Ellie Goulding.
Yes, she's cute. Like she's not bad or nothing. She gives good music.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Icona Pop is potential. I can see that, but like, when have they made any more music?
That's the thing. Like they've been releasing music. It's just they released like dance EDM music, like like How I Love It was, and that's not necessarily
Yeah.
mainstream. So
Right.
as I'm like, there's potential with them. They just have to. They gotta hit the mainstream
I'm
market
about to
somehow.
say they're
Again.
more iconic. They're more iconic in
Kelly
the club.
Uchis is theirs potential.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
she's at the
real.
top of There's Potential.
For real, I want.
She's so good.
There's only one flop on this goddamn potential list that I really want to be a flop, but
Ooh.
you fought for it, so I can't say
Ooh.
nothing.
Oh my! Is it Ice
Victoria
Spice?
Wow.
Oh, Victoria
Victoria
Justice.
Oh, to be a flop. Oh yes,
Yes.
so key. I believe it. But she is a flop, right? I
Uh-huh.
agree with you, Nelly. But do we still play her old shit?
You
Will
right.
we still play her old shit from Victoria
You right, because I
Justice?
still play her old shit. I still play some of her shit.
Mhm.
Shit, right? So I would say she's cute. Because yes, I feel like, oh, you so right of a flop. Because I feel like her potential in her career could have been so much more
right.
so
Mhm.
far.
You right. She's
Right?
cute.
Compared to everybody on that episode, on that series, everybody's career is up but hers. So I can understand how like she's a flop, but we will always play her old shit.
Mhm.
So what will make her? I think she will be a cutie than a flop because we will always play her old shit. Because like I see Sarah Bareilles on there, and I'm like, I play her old shit all the time.
Mhm.
And Victoria Justice, regardless what she doing right now, I'm still playing her old shit. So she's cute.
I put her
Yeah, I
at the
agree.
bottom of There's Potential.
I'm about to say, that's giving her like a
That
little.
yeah. If
Because
she
I'm
ever
like,
wants to
it's
go
not
back
like
to
she can't
music,
sing. That's the thing.
right? She
can
can.
sing.
She can because she wouldn't be in a series with Leon Thomas and Ariana Grande if she could
Mhm.
not sing.
Right. Like me and Nelly had mentioned earlier how all the co-stars have like popped off. Like she's like the one and she was the
Yes.
star, quote unquote, of the show. So I'm like, there is potential there. If
Mhm.
all the rest of them
Yes.
can pop off, she can. It's just
But like,
you know.
will she reach
Will she?
that?
Right.
It's like that's why I'm saying like, does she deserve there's potential, or if she's just cute, because I don't think Victoria Justice will make more music in the future. Like, I don't think she's like, oh, I have a potential of being like Ariana Grande and Leon Thomas. I don't think she's thinking like that.
Mm-mm.
Is she even like still releasing music? That's the
She's
question.
nostalgic.
Or is
She's
she more
more
so acting
nostalgic
now?
than
I'm about
like,
to say she do have a couple news, well, whatever she want to call it, out. The, my daughter likes it. You know, she
No.
12.
okay, and
Great.
respectfully,
So
I
there
think
is
that's cute
potential.
rather than potential.
Oh,
I don't think she should be next to Ice Spice, who's currently still trying to be in music and still on the charts, rather than like Victoria Justice. She's like, I don't really care, but my bops are still bopping.
Well, yeah, that's why I moved Ice up. I had been moving things around as y'all were talking. I moved Ice up and I moved Victoria to the bottom of There's
who's
Potential. So
who's
like
the
right
next
above,
person?
she's cute.
Oh,
But yeah, the next person, Princess Chelsea, I don't know her. Do y'all know
I
her?
don't know who that is.
Princess
Okay.
I know who.
Chelsea, nah, I'm sorry.
Machine Girl, do we know this what
I've heard of it, but I don't know. Brooke
Me too,
Candy
but not.
is iconic in my
Mm,
opinion. Brooke
really?
Candy is iconic in my opinion. I listen to a lot of her shit.
I would put her in
And one of
There's
my favorite
Potential.
joints from her is "Come" with her and Iggy.
Make
That's
me
my
come,
shit.
make me
Ooh,
squirt, see my titties through my shirt. Make me
Yeah,
ooh.
that's my
That's
shit.
my shit. Okay, we could put her in the divas at the bottom of the divas.
All right, that's fine.
Or
It's out of
or
that or
or
leave
Dang,
no
maybe leave
y'all
no
crumbs.
put her in the
crumbs.
divas. Oh, because
Hold
I
on.
like her
Wait.
song.
We'll
Y'all
put
put
her
her.
we'll
Y'all
put
Yeah, I say
put
leave
her.
no crumbs.
her with
Cause she definitely leaves
Lotto
no
and
crumbs.
Wait, no. I
Tanaye
kind of want to
because
put
of a
her
bop.
after Carly Rae. There we go.
Okay, that makes, because I'm like, all right
Yeah.
now. I know we love the bops, but let's be realistic.
Actually, no. I'm gonna put her after Shy Girl. There we go. It's not like she can sing all like that.
She's still making bops and shit, I bet. Because y'all putting her after Ice Spice.
No, she's like right before. Yeah, she's like right before Ice Spice.
Okay.
Penelope Scott. Do we know her?
No.
Nope, don't know her. Okay.
I don't know this chick. I'm
Carol
sorry.
King.
I wish.
That name
No,
sounds
she
so
white.
familiar.
Nah.
I say
She was
beware, we
black,
might be
maybe.
cutting off soon.
Right. I'm like trying to get through the ones we don't know before it cuts off. Trinier? Don't know
Who's
them.
that?
Oh,
She black,
is
I
that
see.
Tenor? Is that Tenor? Isn't that the girl
Oh,
that sung with
Tenor.
Beyonce? Who sung with Beyonce?
I
Who
thought that
got
was
that
Tana
song "Buckle
Royale.
Bunny"?
That's
Oh,
Tana Royale.
that. Oh, that ain't the chick that sing "Buckle Bunny."
Hold on. Now I gotta look it up. I'm like,
I swear that
that's.
was the chick that sung with Beyonce at the
I mean, not Tana
NFL joint.
Royale. I'm thinking about. Hold on. How the fuck do you spell this
Yeah,
shit?
she sung with Beyonce on the NFL
Teen.
joint in the beginning.
Teener.
Tanier?
I swore she did.
Let me
I might be getting her
see.
name
Who's
wrong.
this bitch?
I don't know. Might be wrong.
No, it's definitely not her because
All
Cowboy
right, so
Carter
wrong chick.
is
Yeah, I
her.
don't see nothing with
Uh,
Beyonce.
All right, wrong chick. No, there's a
She look
this
cute
black
though.
country girl.
Right, I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember her name. It's like Tana something.
Yes.
I'm looking at her on Instagram. She look cute.
Anyways,
Three of my
not
friends follow her. She loves
Nadia. Do
Jesus.
we know her? Nadia with
Mm-mm.
the
Who?
X.
I love Renee Rapp.
Renee Rapp. Okay, so we do know
Yeah,
her.
she has potential. She, she ain't, or she's cute. She's not necessarily iconic yet, but she getting up
I
there.
feel like with
Fentanyl.
this cute and potential, if you're this cute, you're nostalgic. If you're potential, you're still making music. And you could be a potential baddie like Diva.
Mm-hmm. Wait, run that back, huh?
No, I feel like if you're cute, like You're
Uh-huh.
nostalgic. I think that's like what it
Yeah.
is, in my opinion. And if like you're still making music, then like it's potential. But if you're not making music, how can you be a potential if you're not making more music?
See, okay, so my thought process, right? Like, so she's cute. It's like, she's cute for what she is. Whereas though there's potential, it's like she could be more than what she is, right? It's like
Mm,
she's cute. It's like
okay.
she is what she is. Whereas though there's potential, there could be more. Whereas though leaves no crumbs, it's like they
Okay.
do give more.
Okay. I see it.
Yeah, does that make more sense?
Yes, it makes more sense.
Okay, wait. How much time is there? Oh, less than a minute. Oh, this shit's about to cut. Actually, wait. Okay, so fentanyl, we don't know who that is. Should we
Um,
stop at Tracy Chapman? There we go. Introducing the Queendom Gaming. Join me live as I step into the ring with different fighters, take aim at a field of shooters, chill out with nice cozy games, and much, much more. Take the journey with me and leave commentary down in the chat, all live on Twitch at the Queendom_gaming. Make sure that you follow to be notified of all future streams.
No, I said there's a couple people that's coming up that I'm like that definitely deserves mother status, but I was like, you're probably going to challenge me on that shit because
Let
I was
me
like, you
see.
challenged
Who you
me like
talk about?
All right, well, hold
I'm like
on.
Stevie. I was like Stevie Nicks is a mother in my opinion for rock.
Okay.
Um,
No,
She's
I'll give that to you. I will give that to you. Most
Donna
deaf.
Summers is mother.
Okay, hold on. We'll
Yes.
put Stevie above
Disco.
Shania. No,
Yes.
we'll put
Hold,
Stevie right
Was just
hold
here.
listening
on.
to her.
I gotta wait till we scroll back down so I can also see the other ones.
Right, I'm like, you
Um,
I was
jumping
literally
all
just
over the
listening
place. I
to
gotta
all these
find these
mothers.
people.
So literally,
Donna
I agree
Summer.
with you. Donna
uh,
Summers, yes, 1000 fucking percent.
would you say Janelle Monáe is probably the mother of this generation?
Um,
Say it again, honey.
I
Janelle
said, do you think
Monáe.
Janelle Monáe is the mother of this generation,
I feel like
or at
Janelle.
least one of the mothers of this
Ooh.
generation?
Janelle would be like at the
Ooh.
top of iconic for me.
You're right.
So
Like she's
hard
close to
because
it.
I
Like
can
she's
see
close to
where
it.
I can see why Nelly you say that because like she's very like she's on another level than Erica
Hold on.
Badu. So
Yes.
on this generation, I can see why you would say that. For this generation, yes, I can see. Maybe like down the line, like she could be a mother. She makes good music though.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also see to you too, Deontay, how like she would just be the top of iconic. So that's so hard. Either like the top of iconic or the end of mother, I'm cool with. Because like I can understand both sides. Cause
All
how long
right.
she been making music for?
Janelle has been out here since the early 2010s.
Uh-huh. And she's still making stuff now as we
Yeah, like
speak.
she came out
So
around the
making
same time as
stuff.
like Bruno Mars, for real, Gaga. Hold on, let me like just go to Spotify to
Okay.
fact check.
Gaga.
Yeah,
Is
she's been
Gaga
around
in
for a hot
mother?
ass minute. Yes.
If Gaga is in mother, then I think it's right for Janelle Monáe to be a mother. Then I understand that. Because
All right, I
she
can
she
agree.
is on another level of music and
Yeah,
spirit.
her first album
Like
came
she's
out
on
in
Erica
'08.
Badu's level.
And her
She know who
visuals be
she
crazy.
is.
So
Ooh,
hold on, wait. I'm like,
yes.
can I speak my piece?
Oh, sorry. Go
Go ahead,
ahead.
boo. It's your podcast.
Because I'm
Go
like,
ahead, boo.
I put her in iconic, right? And I put her specifically behind Rihanna, Ari, and Kesha. Like, because for me, Janelle is like, yes, she is up there, especially in terms of queer iconography. But I feel like her references are so clear. like she takes very clear inspiration from like Prince and Michael. Like you can see her references so clear that it's hard to see who she is. Even it's like we know because we feel her, we feel her energy, we see her in acting. Like she's a very
Right.
she does more outside of music. Like we get who she is, but it's like in terms of her music, it feels very
It
reminiscent
does.
of what we've had
Right.
before, which is why it's
I
hard to
agree.
place her as a mother. It's
Right.
like
She
she's
does get a lot of Prince references on how she dresses, how she acts, how she sings. Right.
hmm
Right.
it's hard
And
to see
Prince
her
was
as
All
a
right.
above
mother
a
in her
mother.
own right just
All
yet.
right. So
You
yeah. All right. So
right.
the top of iconic,
Okay.
that's perfectly fine.
It's like
Iconic is
until
fine.
Okay.
until I start seeing artists take inspiration from Janelle Monáe, like once
Mm,
that's when we could put
mm,
her as mother.
okay. Okay.
Like
All
that's
right.
why I have Rihanna, Ari, and
I'll
Kesha
give that to
before
you.
her because it's like we can see
People
influences
trying to
of
be like Rihanna, trying to be like
yeah.
Ariana, Kesha even.
Damn. If that makes me
Right.
start thinking,
Even
I feel bad
Adele. To
now.
keep it a
Yeah,
buck with
even
you.
Adele
Even
for real.
Adele.
I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
though. I
you
feel bad.
right.
I feel bad on the low, even though Fergie don't do shit now. A lot of people keep on forgetting that
Even
back in the
Amy
day, Fergie
Winehouse.
actually could
Why is
rap.
Amy Winehouse always below Jenny Stefani respectfully?
Right,
I'm just looking at that.
Yeah, for
Why is
real.
right.
Amy Winehouse
Amy would
before
be up here
Gwen
too.
Stefani when mad bitches trying to be like Amy Winehouse?
Well, first
Mad people.
Nelly was the one fighting for Gwen. I had
Yeah,
her
I
in
had to fight for
Diva.
Gwen. I had to fight for
Being
Gwen.
what,
I
a
had to fight
mother?
for Gwen. No,
So
she's
that's
not
why
in
I
Mother.
would
She's
put
an iconic.
Iconic.
Gwen.
She deserves her place. She's
Yeah, I was
iconic.
about to say no. That's what she's in. She's in the iconic
Yeah, I
side. She's
agree.
not in Mother. I didn't
The
fight for her to be
iconics
Mother.
make sense. The only thing I maybe will have a little like controversy about is Alicia Keys.
hmm
But other than that, I think everybody else deserves to be an iconic.
Well, we'll
I
get to
think Alicia
like.
Keys is iconic, but she is her own person. If you listen to her, you know it's her. She
hmm
isn't really like she has like every singer. They always had people who they look up to, but like Alicia Keys is always doing her own thing. Like every single R&B, if you play R&B, old R&B music or everything like that, like Alicia Keys music will pop up. So
hmm
that's my only debate
I'm
with
about to
Alicia
say
Keys.
that's why I said
Right.
to be.
Just
I'm about
being
to
an iconic, I don't think she
say.
just deserves to be an icon. I think she's above Janelle Monáe in that sense. Like I could literally say word from word an
hmm
Alicia Keys song more than a Janelle Monáe song.
I'm about to say I
More
said
more
that,
an
but
Alicia Keys song more than even respectfully Love Me Mariana. But like even more than Rihanna. Like I know an Alicia Keys song word from word hands down.
hmm
More than Adele and Ariana
I'm about,
Grande. Respectfully, I don't think Ariana Grande. I don't think she should be the fifth of iconic from Ariana Grande. But
Well,
that's my
see,
opinion
that's
because Ariana Grande is. She told me in her interview. She told us in an interview that Beyonce, Mariah Carey, and Alicia Keys was her icons.
hmm
So how could she be above her own icon?
because of where she stands now in comparison to
Oh,
those above her. Like that's why she was as low as she was because it was like yeah, a lot of these artists can be listed as inspirations for whoever comes after them, but in terms of where their careers stand in comparison to those that looked up to them, it's like okay. Like and then like especially like when you compare Alicia Keys and Ariana Grande, it's like yeah, Alicia Keys had her moment in the early 2000s, but then she slowly and is still kind of faltering. Like she kind of has her moments where she might come back and the music may or may not be good, but does it hit? Does it hit the GP? Does it sell? Does she sell in stadiums? Like it's like when you
but
compare
she's an
her,
R&B icon,
right?
though,
But R and
right?
B in itself
Like,
is already like a struggling genre in comparison to the other genres. So it's like yeah, she laid a certain blueprint in terms of R. That's the thing. No, no,
but
no. I
that's
can't
what I
even
want
say a
to hear.
blueprint.
Blueprint.
I was about to
Blueprint.
say, I'm like,
That
I can't
is
even
the
say a blueprint.
word.
There are
But
mothers who lay the blueprint. She built upon it. Whereas though there are other R&B girlies after her who are staying in the house and making improvements. Does that make sense?
But who is after her? Who can you
Who's
say is after her in the same level as she, with the same like
Well, that's the
level
thing.
of
There aren't that many
music?
R&B girlies, period. Like in terms of the R&B girls today, you just got like Tinashe, Normani, who else?
Mhm.
Ella, what was her name? Ella, the
But is
what's
their
I
her
know
music
name?
being like, if I got you,
the,
baby? Like,
the
is
sad
they
part
having
is
you in karaoke
the
being like, ooh, baby?
But
They
can she
have
the
still
you.
hit
sad
those
part
notes though?
He has
the
those
sad
notes,
part
but is
is
Normani and Tanaje making you sing by yourself in karaoke in that way?
No, which
Because
is why
I don't see
they're not
myself
above
singing
her.
a Tanaje song, a Naomi song like that.
That's why they're not above her.
But like, are
the
we
sad
also
part is
doing the same way with Ariana? Like, if we was to go to an R&B oldie DJ like event, are they playing Alicia Keys or are they playing Ariana Grande?
They're
And
not
who's
playing it,
singing the
but
most
Ariana
words for most?
they might not be playing it, but Ariana can sing all of those songs and hit all
She
of
can
those
sing
notes.
all those songs, but does that mean she's above Alicia Keys because she can just sing those songs? She did not write them. She did not
No.
produce them.
Right, you're
And those
right.
songs aren't bops to this day.
Now hold on, because if we're gonna talk about bops, like that's
Mhm.
where Ari outweighs Alicia Keys. Like at least in my opinion. Like
She beats bops, but does she beats nostalgic bops? Now,
that
when it
that
depends to
depends on who that
nostalgia,
depends
then
on
that
who you
makes
when
me
you grew up. Because if you're older, then yeah, you're gonna see Alicia Keys is more nostalgic. But if you're like our age, then you would probably see, or like
even
our
with my
siblings'
age,
age.
I see Alicia Keys
Like,
as more nostalgic because if I was to go to an old
and then
R
there's
and B
also two
concert,
very different
I'm singing
careers.
more Alicia Keys than Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande, like Alicia Keys, is the same age as Mariah Carey. Ariana
Right,
Grande
but
has inspiration from Mariah Carey. That's her inspiration. So how is she below? How is Alicia Keys below Ariana Grande? To me personally, that doesn't make sense. How Ariana Grande is above Alicia Keys all because she has the most bops of today.
because she's still relevant today. Very much more so relevant than
But
Alicia
Alicia
Keys
Keys is
today.
relevant, but she's irrelevant in a different type of way. She still has old bops. Like when I think of Alicia Keys, I think of who that girl that be like, Keisha Cole. When I think of Alicia Keys, I think of Keisha Cole. Like I think about that time. So
And
like when I
then
think of Keisha Cole, that's
I
old,
feel
like
like you can't even really
2000s.
compare. Like they're not really comparable for real,
They're
for real.
not because I see
Like,
Alicia Keys as older. I don't see Ariana
because she
Grande being
is.
in the same level as Alicia Keys. I see Alicia Keys being way above Ariana Grande, in my opinion.
Okay.
okay. Can I speak?
Go ahead,
Yes.
Nelly.
I was waiting for you to do so.
Because
I, I
this
was
is a
trying,
debate.
but I get what you're saying, Egypt. I get what you're saying. Especially Alicia Keys, that's my girl. That's my girl, hands down, point blank, period.
Hmm.
And and if I had my way, if this was
She's
my
another
list
one
or
that I saw
anything,
live.
she, yeah, she is literally same. I have too. She is
Hmm.
literally, if you want to be, for can be arguably, she is a mother in her own right when it
Right.
Yes,
comes to,
Arguably, yeah.
yes, I
but
agree with
but
you.
she's also iconic in her own right. But how do I look at with the Ariana and Alicia Keys situation? Yeah, I will bop Alicia Keys way before Ariana. Point blank. Period. That's this. It's Alicia Keys, and the moment that beat
Hmm.
drop, you already know what the fuck you singing.
You already
But
know. You
but
already know.
sadly, but sadly, how do I look at their two musics? I always look at their music as who gave me the most impactful meaning, who hit my soul. Sadly, Alicia Keys has never did that to me. Only with one song she has that did that to me. Ariana has multiple little bops, not even bops, multiple little side bops that people don't even know about that actually will hit longevity once once people get a chance to listen to it. But if you want to be technical, Ariana, how the way I look at it, them two, Alicia Keys and her, should technically be in the same in the same hand in hand, because for in their level wise, they both are very impactful to their targeted audience.
Mm-hmm. They have very different audiences.
They do have very different audience, but also kind of similar in a way, because Ariana Grande loves R&B. That is her inspiration.
Right, but does R&B love Ariana Grande?
Yeah.
No, because she's what? A white girl.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, they have two very different audiences.
So the culture is Alicia Keys and Ariana Grande. Which one is better? Is what I'm saying. Because like you said, I don't think R&B loves Ariana Grande because she's a white girl.
Alicia Keys would outrank any white girl for the culture.
Exactly. I would say when it comes to...
So why isn't she the last of Mother at least? Why is she below Ariana Grande?
Because for me... go ahead, Nelly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would say when it comes to vocally, I would go for Ariana. But when it comes to songwriting and maybe something soulful,
I think that's debatable. I think vocally could be debatable.
Really?
Have you listened?
I think vocally could be debatable.
Right. I'm like, have you heard her live?
She can hit that range, that high.
Alicia Keys is not vocally.
I don't think she's good. Because Alicia Keys can hit high ranges too.
Not anymore. That's the whole point.
But why? Because she's older. So why? Because she's older. Because she did her thing already and made a lot of artists. Why is she below Ariana Grande?
Because she is still releasing music, and like she's still just as active as Ariana Grande. Like, it's not like she fell off.
The whole point of people being in front of people is the people that is actually still going and still doing stuff. The people that is probably behind a person that you probably like is people that just stopped doing stuff or can't do stuff or is not progressing nowhere. That's what we're that's the whole point of that. That's probably why Ariana's still out here, making music, still doing this, that, and the third. Alicia Keys right now is actually doing more humanitarian. Sorry if I'm butchering that name, but she's more out here, trying to make the world a little better for people and doing other stuff, skincare and all types of other stuff.
Yeah, she's on a different level because she's older. Just how Rihanna would be like, okay, I don't want to make music no more. So why is she in comparison with Ariana Grande? Like, I know she's making music, but she's been making music way longer than Ariana. So she's doing her own thing. So why is that a comparison?
I'm about to say I wouldn't say we would really compare, and I
think she's more R&B, and like Ariana Grande is more pop. But so because we pop to Ariana Grande more than Ariana, we make vibe to more.
But the whole point is just to see if they're both iconic. If they're not iconic, then if you want to be technical, if you're going to put Alicia Keys up, if you want to make her arguably mother, you're going to have to also make a couple of them iconics arguably mothers. Because there are a couple of iconic people
like
in that
who?
List. Jennifer Lopez.
Because why is Alicia Keys also with Megan Thee Stallion?
Megan Thee Stallion is below her.
No, that's Diva.
I know, but I don't still think
that's
Diva way in the same category. Why is she in the same category as Megan Trainor?
No, that's
they're
Divas.
Not in the same category.
That's a different category.
Oh, that's Divas. Okay, my fault. That's my fault.
No, I was saying that like Jennifer Lopez could have been a mother because she's been around for a long ass time and paved her way, especially for Latin America. She's
done something else to pave her way.
Hold on, wait.
That's another
back to Alicia Keys.
I'm about to say, technically she rode Selena's wave, but we ain't going to talk about that. But
that's another and Ashanti, but that's another story.
Okay.
we ain't gotta go that deep. I feel like a Jennifer Lopez podcast would be a long hour-long podcast. Speaking of Lopez.
And then you have Avril Lavigne. She could be a mother in her own right,
Ooh,
No.
especially when it
I
comes to
think
these.
so.
Oh,
I think so too. In a weird way. I can see either the top of iconic
you know
or a
how many
weird
you know how many
other
goth and
way.
emo kids she raised in her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I agree with you. That's the only reason why I
But
agree with
No, and
Avril,
you.
that's why I low key kind of felt bad for Fergie a little bit because I was like, Fergie, a lot of people don't realize Fergie used to rap her ass off on the low back then that a lot of people did not know. Fergie used to rap,
Used
Fergie
to.
used to sing, Fergie used to do a
You
lot.
are right.
It
You are
wasn't,
right.
but the only
But
thing
it's
that she was
also
not good
about
at.
how you display it. She didn't
Exactly.
display it the
No,
best way.
no, that's why I said that's what I was about to say. The only thing about her is she cannot perform live.
She can't.
She cannot perform live
She
whatsoever.
cannot.
and that's
And
another
it,
area where Ariana beats Alicia Keys. Like,
Okay, I'll give that to you. I will
and
give that
to
to
end that debate,
you.
like
But
the versatility, like when you compare the discographies, right? Ariana is very multi-genre, whereas though Alicia Keys very much stays in that R&B lane and she doesn't really deviate from it too far. She kind of gives the same thing and it doesn't, that's why it doesn't sell. Like, at
but
least
like
in my
why
opinion.
does she do the same thing? Because what doesn't like broke don't fix it, right? Because she's a mother. She started that. Alicia Keys is Alicia Keys. I feel like Alicia Keys could not break from Alicia Keys.
I know, but I think that's probably a lot of why a
That's
lot
her
of people don't
detriment.
really listen to her no more because
Mm.
I stopped
Right.
listening to her because a lot of her stuff just sounds the same to me.
Exactly. It sounds the
And
same.
or sometimes she just thinks about the same shit over and over
It's
again, just
repetitive.
restyle it.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong, like I said, she will her spot is solidified. She will always be the girl, no matter if she's iconic or mother. She will always have that title, point blank period. Hell, she's the iconic mother, if you want to be technical.
No, yeah. That's how I think. I don't know. I've been listening to Alicia Keys. Maybe I'm just biased and this is my opinion, but I've been listening to Alicia Keys since like I was 7, way before Ariana Grande was Ariana Grande. I've been listening to Alicia
I'm about to say
Keys.
I'm 30.
So like
I'm
I
30.
understand
I'm
where
just
y'all coming
saying.
from, where like she doesn't move to different music or like try to like, be different. But I feel like it's because she's Alicia Keys, like she already made her stance, so like in my opinion, she could at least be a last mother because I know I heard Ariana Grande say Alicia Keys is her idol. I know I hear a lot of people of today who are iconic who are like, Alicia Keys is my idol because Alicia Keys knows how to just be Alicia Keys.
Oh my
I feel like
goodness.
a lot of artists don't know how to just be themselves. They want to be multiple things because they need that money. But Alicia Keys don't give a fuck. She's just Alicia Keys. And she's gonna make that music. And she's gonna be Alicia no matter what's gonna happen, no matter what music is like today. Ariana Grande will always float with the culture, will always float with what's trending. But Alicia Keys will always just be like, fuck it, I'm Alicia Keys. That's just my opinion.
That's
But
that's
that's why
true.
Ariana
But
Grande will always continue to sell, whereas though Alicia is not.
I'm
but
rooting
no,
for the
hold
oldies in
on,
this one.
hold on,
I'm rooting
hold
for
on.
the old
For
heads on this one.
to
I still,
piggyback.
for the sake of ending this debate and moving on, I moved Alicia to mother
No, no,
behind
no.
Sia.
Oh no, what I was about to say.
Because I'm
No, what
like,
I
we
was about to say
still.
was no, because what I was about to say was, see, you said that Alicia Keys basically, technically, she knows that she's Alicia Keys, which is why she don't really have to do much. But when you know us that were at least people that kind of drove away from her, we were Alicia Keys fans, but some of us maybe wanted to see Alicia Cook, the real Alicia Keys, her real name, Alicia Cook. We could have literally seen other parts of her instead of seeing Alicia Keys. She's not very versatile when it comes to her R&B. Her R&B is
Maybe
kind of
she
staying
knows
the same.
she knows what fits her.
I mean, how
Just
many
like how
songs can
Mary
you
J.
name off her
Blige knows
last
what fits
album?
her.
That's
Say it
true.
again.
I said, how many songs can you name off her last album?
I cannot.
But I can name you at least 5 songs from Ari's last album that you have said that you liked and be like, ooh, send me that. Send me that.
Okay. But when I listen to Ariana, she reminds me of the idols. She reminds me of like Ariana is still Ariana regardless, right? But she still reminds me
Hmm
of Mariah. I still get like, ooh, like you a white girl, but you still hitting that Mariah note, or like, ooh, you
Uh-huh.
still in that R&B note, girl. You better go. So
But no,
like,
for the sake of oh,
go
sorry,
ahead,
no, go
baby.
ahead, baby.
Go ahead, boo.
Oh no, I was about to say. No, I was about to say. For the sake of, I know we on a time limit. Let's just start going to the next person because we got
Right.
stuck on this shit.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
can all agree. We can all agree that Alicia Keys can fit in iconic or mother.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she'll
Yes.
remain at the end of Mother for now until we start reordering things. Like Tracy Chapman, I know her by
I
name
don't know
because
who
of
that
Cowboy
is.
Carter.
Me too. I don't know by name.
I know that she was like one of the first black country singers. I just know of her because of the Cowboy Carter era, but I don't know her discography personally.
Me neither.
But because of from what I know of her, like she would be iconic or at least, up there.
I know you told me to wait for this next one because I had my input on this next
Oh
one.
yes, this next girly. Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna put her right here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Tate McRae, Britney Spears Jr.
I said that she has potential. She has a lot of potential, but she's getting to the iconic. But she has a lot of
Hmm.
potential. But sadly, she don't really have her own identity yet because it's
I
almost like she's kind of mimicking Britney's
well,
in a way.
yeah. I would put her
Or at
in.
least her management is trying to take her to Britney route.
Yeah, that part. That part. Like I feel like it's not her, it's her
Her
label. They're
management.
trying to craft this image. They're trying to craft a more marketable image for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mhm.
originally
Don't get me
she's
wrong,
Mm-hmm.
though. She's killing the shit out of it, though.
right,
She
because it
definitely
fits
doing it.
her. Like that's the thing. Like her whoever her team is, they are smart because it fits her. But it's like at the same time it's also turning off certain people who, don't want to see redundancy, you know?
Hmm
But that's
Yeah.
because what she was doing before, what was like what she felt as though was more her, was the more sad girl shit. Like she was like another Olivia Rodrigo, except
The
Olivia
funny
was
part
actually
is
selling.
that shit actually was hitting though. That's the
Was
funny
it?
part. I loved it.
I didn't.
Like all my friends are fake. That was one of my favorite Jones. What was the other Jones that she has? She has a couple of Jones. Or damn, I'm so mad that that other girl is not on this list. This girl called Aurora.
We might not have
Aurora
gotten to her.
is AU slash I think RA Aurora.
We was is that not hold on, because it might have just been spelt wrong. We
No, that's
passed
not her. Trust me.
Aurora.
Trust me. I would know. I would know if she was on that list because I would have been fighting for her too. Because she's actually very iconic. If you actually listen to her
Right, is
music.
it not her?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. Well,
All
anyways,
right.
so yeah, Tate. I put her. Where shit? I don't even remember.
Oh, you put? Did you put her in potential?
I put her in leaves no crumbs.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
put
definitely
her
don't.
put her
I'm
right
about to say
there.
we all. If you're gonna put Nicki Minaj as mother, you definitely got to put Little Kim up there.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Almost death. I think so.
Not even
Because
gonna
she
argue
just
that
got a
one.
lot from her.
Because I'm about to say, if you're gonna be technical, a lot of girls took the Little Kim formula.
Hmm.
Some of them made it better for them. Some of them made it better. Some of them didn't.
I'm gonna put her after Missy
Like
though.
Nikki, she made it better. Uh, a lot of she.
Oh
Oh,
no, now we're
damn.
running out of time.
How much time we got?
Uh, 10 minutes.
Oh, I'm about to say we only got a couple more people left. I'm about to say we don't get no more debates. We could.
Right. That's why I'm like, let's just get through the rest of the people, put everyone in there, and then we could decide
I'm
where
about to say
people go.
we should be fine now because half of these people I don't know.
Right. I'm like, I don't know who Timar is. I don't know who Joanna Newsom is.
I'm about to say we can pick through who we
Vash
might know. I know
Vashti
Lisa.
Bunyan, don't know who that is. Maggie
I
Linderman,
know
don't know
Lisa
who
got
that is.
potential.
Emily
Ray got
Montez. Oh,
potential.
stop skipping around. Damn it.
All right.
Cecile, don't know who this is. Pastel Ghost, don't know who this is. Lil Bo Weep, don't know who that is. Tattoo, don't know who that is. Olivia Adams, don't know who that is. And May, don't know who that is. What does that say? Carolee's daughter? Don't know who that is.
Oh
Sophie
no, her mama
Ellis
either.
Baxter? Don't know who that is. Paloma Ford? Don't know who that is. Sevdaliza? Don't know who that is.
Lisa is
Here we go,
very
Lisa.
potential. Lisa got potential, hands down. Or no crumbs. Sorry, no
Yeah,
crumbs left.
yeah, she definitely goes into Leaves No
Leave no
Crumbs.
crumbs. Yeah,
We'll
leave no
put
crumbs. So I said no
her
crumbs left.
right above Rosalia. There we go. Actually, yeah, we'll leave her right there. Sewer. What does that say? Sewer slut.
Oh God.
Don't know who that is. Cobra. Redundant.
How about I say this next artist
Oh,
left no crumbs.
Ray. Very underrated.
She leaves no crumbs.
Oh my God, that could have been the other tier. Underrated.
That's true.
We'll put Ray.
But she leaves no crumbs to me.
Yeah, definitely at the top of Leaves.
Especially when she sing vocal live.
I'm gonna put her after Meg. She's one of the divas. Who is this? Alita? Don't know.
Oh, there go Jessie J.
Cottontail? Don't know who that is. Velvet Pony? Don't know who that is. Here we go. Jessie J.
I want to say she iconic.
One of the divas? Iconic?
I want to say she iconic in my opinion. She has a lot of hits, and she definitely knows how to perform. She knows how to sing live.
Mm-hmm.
She, definitely got a couple Christmas bops out there too that we all be bumping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she for real, even though she's taking a hiatus being a mother right now, she can come out today or tomorrow and probably chart them charts. Yeah, she's iconic in my opinion. I might be wrong.
I'm trying to figure out where to place her. I'll put her after Avril Lavigne. Or maybe before. Or no. I'm gonna leave her after. Yeah.
You still there, Egypt?
Oh my God, Darisha Kitty.
Wait, is she still there?
Yeah, she's still there.
I'm still here. Where we at?
We're at Doja Cat.
Right. We at Doja Cat.
Ooh.
I want to say she iconic. She's either between Diva or iconic.
I'm like, oh, that is hard.
I feel like if Cupcake is going to be an iconic, then Doja Cat has to be an iconic. Come on now.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fine.
If Jessie J is an iconic, then Doja Cat deserves to be an iconic.
I feel like Cardi B should definitely be up in iconic too. For real.
Yeah, she's iconic.
We'll put her after.
I'm about to say yeah, because she also had the mixtape errors and all that era, and her mixtape era is still bumping to this day.
Should we put Fergie after Katy Perry?
No, we should leave Katy Perry at the end and put Fergie before.
Yeah, bro, Fergie fucked herself up.
That's the only thing
right
I say. The one thing I will say, in my opinion, Fergie, sadly, and this might sound painful, but Fergie can sing live more than Katy Perry can. In my opinion, at least Fergie can hold a note. Katy be yelling like a motherfucker.
Purity Ring. Don't know them. S of Carissa's.
We got to know some of these people. Maybe we do another episode where we play some
where we do reactions.
We don't know. Yeah, because
don't know
this one, Ava. I think I don't. The one that starts with an A. She's actually very good. Her music is actually very good. I listen to her stuff, but I know y'all don't know her. But she's actually very good.
Don't know.
Definitely have potential.
Okay. We'll put them in. Yeah.
These names. Who's fentanyl?
Right. Hayley Williams.
Hayley Williams.
Where does she?
That's an icon.
Really?
Yeah,
Kelly Williams is an icon. Ain't it
Maybe
fun?
She's
Ain't it fun?
cute.
we'll put her in Leaves No. Yeah,
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
I'll give her that. Yeah, she
Okay,
be so like
yes.
I like her, but like I don't know, if she's a icon.
Right, Baby Tate. I don't listen to her, so I
I
know who
do.
she is, but I don't listen to her.
She's cute.
She's cute.
She's cute.
I don't listen to her either. So
We'll put
we
her.
should got do reviews
Oh,
because who
oh
the
no,
fuck
her
is
shit.
this?
Her shit be cute. It depends on what you listen to.
She
Ne-
right below Taylor Swift. Go ahead.
Nelly Furtado.
Nelly
Throwback.
Furtado. I'm not gonna
Talk
lie.
about
See,
nostalgia.
she also carried a whole generation on her back too when
Not
she
really.
came
She
out.
had an era.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say that respectfully. She
She's
had an
cute.
era.
I'm about to say, if you want to be technical, half with Nelly Furtado, Gwen Stefani, all of them was in one solid era where they all carried
No, but
that
Taylor is still
whole.
around today, whereas though Nelly then came and left.
I'm about to say, Nelly has new music out.
But is it
Even promoted it on even I want to say, was it a month or two ago? Performed it, but I think now she does like it sound like dance music.
that is what is it? Goth? Don't know who that
Oh,
is.
Bella, I
Bella
love Bella.
Porsche. This ain't Bill the bitch. Oh. She's
She's
cute. She's
cute.
cute. We'll put her right here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we
We'll put
fine.
her. Is that okay?
We
Boom. That's
done.
everybody. Now we can reorder these bitches and finalize. Should we start from the bottom or the top?
Let's
This,
start from the top so they can
yeah.
start falling down the tower.
Okay.
Yes. I agree.
All
Okay.
right,
Well, hold on.
so
Wait. Before we even do that, I'm gonna just stop this because there's only 2 minutes left.
Oh,
So
okay.
all right.
yeah. Now, I have a question for the audience. Do you believe in tarot? And if so, do you have questions for the cards? Now, I am no fortune teller, but I can serve as a guide along your journey. Introducing TQD Tarot, where I offer various readings for the answers you seek, including yes or no questions, relationship insight, situational advice, and much, much more. I do readings that range from 1 to 10 cards, and at only $5 per card, each card offers a different piece of the puzzle, pointing to specific energies, elements, zodiacs, even planets, and many other factors at play. Just click the link in the description for more to find out how you can book your reading. And remember, the message is subjective, but the cards never lie. All right, so we're starting
Alright, so
from the
we
top and going to the bottom, right?
yeah, we're just gonna for real, what we can what we can do is from like
Hold on,
each
wait. Can I
category.
suggest that we add another layer after Mothers but above Iconic for Legendary?
I'm about to say I said that.
Did you?
Remember in the beginning I was like, there should be one that says legendary, but you was like Mothers and Iconic is legendary.
Huh?
Yes, I said yeah. You was
How would
like,
how would both of them both okay.
yeah, I literally was like, one of these things should be iconic. I mean legendary. Because most of these people are technically legendary.
Right. You were saying to name one of them legendary. I do remember that.
Hmm. So I would say, if anything, if they can't be mothers, they're just legendary.
Right. I'm like legendary should just be its own tier.
Hmm.
Boop. That'll be that. I gotta fix the colors again. Boop, 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 boop.
But I think Tina Turner should stay exactly where she is.
And should there be an underrated
I
tier?
agree.
Or...
Tina Turner got to stay exactly where she is.
If anything, I would say out of one hand, Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, Cher, Dolly Parton, who's the other? Aretha Franklin.
Hmm.
They should all stay exactly where they are. I'm probably missing a couple, and it's okay because we'll get to it.
Okay.
Because if anything, yeah, I know I said Aaliyah should be a mother. She's definitely legendary.
Yeah, that she was the first one that I thought of when I had the thought to make another, yeah, put her
Yeah,
down there.
Aaliyah's definitely legendary.
And the
And then
Spice
if you want
Girls.
to really start taking it down, Shakira's legendary.
Where's she at? Where's she at? This is why I was like, go down the list.
Yeah.
Trying to
Okay.
find
Okay.
people amongst a bunch of fucking little pictures.
All right. So
Tina Turner,
first,
she
Tina Turner
stays.
staying, Donna Summer staying,
Stays.
Diana Ross staying,
Stay. Boom.
Janet for should stay because that's
Uh-huh.
mother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Aretha staying.
Stay.
Yes.
I want to say, and now that we got legendary, Little Kim should go down to legendary.
How you
If
go from
anything.
Whitney Houston to Lil Kim?
I didn't see Whitney Houston. That's because my screen is zoomed. Sorry.
I
Oh,
feel like Grace Jones should be higher.
Grace.
Yeah, now Grace Jones should go to
Okay.
Grace Jones should definitely be up there with the because Christine. Oh, damn! Half of these people is
Why
dropping
is
down
she
to
below
legendary.
Lady Gaga when Lady Gaga was her muse? Like she
Maybe
loves Grace
aesthetically,
Jones.
but musically, like,
I think that's like
can
an
you name a
opinion or
Grace Jones
interpretation.
song?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I listen to more Grace Jones than Lady Gaga.
Okay.
I love Lady Gaga, but I love me some Grace Jones because I don't know, my mama loves her.
I don't know, because I was gonna bump Grace down to legendary.
Really? I think she's a
Yeah, I was
mother
about to.
because
I'm
Lady
not gonna lie. I would
Gaga
have said the same.
really, really wanted to like worship the ground Grace Jones walked on. And Grace Jones told everybody that like Lady Gaga had no soul.
But that was literally in like years ago. Lady Gaga
I
had her
know, but
own
like Lady
identity now.
Gaga looks up to Grace Jones. That hurt Lady Gaga. Like she wanted
But
Grace
that
Jones
was
to say
Right,
years.
good to
That
but
was
her.
literally
Madonna
years
didn't fuck with
ago.
Gaga either. Like, what does that have to do with them?
Yeah, I'm like Lady Gaga literally has changed since all that happened.
Right,
When
like
all that was going down.
Gaga
She,
has had several evolutions throughout her career, whereas though Grace Jones is kind of known for what she is. Like, and is she still releasing music? Like, like their careers do not compare for me musically. Like, I'm like, I can
like
see the inspiration and aesthetics and the clothings and the like I can see the comparison there, but it's just like they don't compare. For real, for real.
yeah, and that's I ain't gonna lie. Pink can drop. You can drop Pink down to legendary.
Yeah, Pink would drop
I
too.
think that too, respectfully.
Yeah, I'm like a bunch of them
I
can.
still don't agree that Grace Jones should be below Lady Gaga, but that's my opinion.
It's all right because half of these people about to drop down anyway, so she might be close to
Right, I'm
her
like,
soon.
boom.
Oh, never mind.
Hold on. See, now you got me jumping around. I'm like, wait a minute, go back. Dolly, Cher, Madonna, Missy, Beyonce, Britney. Does Britney drop or does she stay mother?
Yeah.
Britney and Beyonce, for real, for real. Britney, Beyonce, and Gaga. Like,
Ooh. Now,
But
if you're
isn't
doing
Britney Spears iconic to a lot of people of today?
sure is,
yes.
and people still taking inspiration from her.
That's what I'm saying. Respectfully, I think she deserves to stay in mother.
Yeah, you know what? Leave Beyonce, Britney, and Gaga exactly where they are.
Okay.
I think so too. I think so too. I agree with that.
Nikki, she's also a mother in her own right when it comes to the rap game.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. Next person.
The next person is Mariah.
Now, Now you know I grew up with this bitch. I sung her songs at talent shows. She's staying exactly where she is. I love me my Mariah.
But that okay.
She might
So
not be able to sing as much as she used to, but that spot is all people is trying to imitate her voice
True.
nowadays.
You right.
Okay, people.
Right.
okay, next
And anytime a
person.
new bitch and can sing, I'm sorry.
Sade.
Sade can say exactly where she is.
Exactly.
Okay,
She's my
boom. Kelly
He's
Clarkson.
my God.
I
Kelly
feel like Kelly
Clarkson is still
drops.
can stay exact. No, Kelly can say exactly because
She should be
Kelly can outsing
legendary.
half of these people.
I think Kelly should be
Kelly,
legendary. I don't think
Yeah.
she should be mother.
Yeah, Kelly
I don't
drops to
believe that.
legendary.
Kelly can literally
So
outsing
does Christina
anyone.
Aguilera. I feel
She
like
can
Christina can
sing
drop
whatever, but
to
like she's not a mother. Respectfully, she's just
What?
legendary. Like I'm not like, oh, I want to be a Kelly Clarkson. I'm just like, oh, I want to listen to her music. Her music is vibes. Rather than the ones that are mothers, I'm like, oh, if I was in drag, I want to be them. I want to be a Kelly Clarkson.
Well, on that
I
note.
guess it depends on the person. It's okay. It
So,
depends on the
Celine
person.
Dion is staying behind Sade. I moved Cyndi Lauper down to legendary. Uh, Shakira, is Shakira moving down as well? Or is she staying?
Becky,
Is Shakira staying mother?
oh, that is hard.
Because I think she would
She's
be
good.
the only
That's so hard. Honestly,
Latina.
I wouldn't know whether from mother or legendary
I think I'm
because
gonna
she's
keep her. I'm gonna keep her there.
okay.
Lauren
That's fair.
Hill,
Lauren Hill gotta stay where she is. I'm gonna fight for her.
Amy Winehouse,
She gotta stay where she is too. God bless her soul.
Stevie Nicks,
Yup, she gotta stay where she is.
Sia. We can move Sia down.
Yeah, she legend.
Alicia Keys. We can move her down too.
I will accept it for this.
Shania Twain. She can stay.
Yeah, she gotta stay, bro.
Olivia Newton-John.
She old as all fuck. You think she should be like? Yeah, I guess. She legendary. You right.
She's going to the bottom of
Cause
legendary.
ain't nobody like, oh, I want to be an Olivia Newton-John. Like,
For real, she should be an iconic where she was originally. But Tracy Chapman, we can put her in legendary too.
Yeah, you're right. I think so. That's fair.
All right, so now we're down to the icons. Are any of them moving up? We've got Rihanna. Is Rihanna legendary?
Ooh, she gotta go up, please.
I mean, if Alicia Keys is in there, I guess.
She got to be my girl.
Rihanna. We would put her.
Love you, Rihanna.
above
Make my music. You won't, but like, oh my gosh, I miss you.
Should I? Yeah, we would. I'm gonna move Christina behind Rihanna.
I miss that girl.
I'm gonna put. Yeah. Okay, so Ariana Grande, she can stay where she is. Kesha stays. Adele. Do we move Adele up?
Yes, okay. Adele is definitely legendary, and she she solidified that the moment that she came out.
I'll put her behind Pink. Yeah.
Even celebrities, even main celebrities, went to go see her concert before she stopped performing.
What about Janelle Monáe? Does she move up or does she stay iconic?
She's iconic. She ain't legendary. She haven't done anything that's legendary.
Okay, then we got Doechii, Miley, Tiana Taylor, FKA
Miley, I ain't gonna lie. To me, well, at least that's to me. Miley is she's legendary in her own right, in my opinion. Maybe not to y'all, but she's definitely had way more legendary moments than iconic moments.
But were they all good moments?
Does half of these people that are legendary have
Like,
really good moments? Because some of these people in legendary had some very bad moments.
right, but I'm like Miley, like one of her biggest moments was, her appropriation era, where she
Which every black community was bumping to.
Mm,
Oh yes, a lot of people in the hood was actually bumping to her shit, which is why she was actually thriving off of that. That album that she came out with actually did numbers. Bangers
oh
actually
no.
did one numbers.
Because I feel like if Miley gets moved up to legendary, then you got to put Ari up there too. Because they both have that child star
That's
to
perfectly
like.
fine. Ariana literally had more legendary moments than iconic moments, especially now.
The hell? My God. Wait. I don't know. I'll move her
But
up
that's just me.
the.
That's just me. That's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm
I'll
not
I'll put her behind
because I know once
Kesha.
this new Wicked movie comes out, Ariana definitely moving up.
Right, like that's the thing. I feel like Ari's just kind of have like sure she's had a rocky trajectory in a sense, but she's never had as much of a plummet as Miley has had. And Miley has had several versus Ariana's little blimps and moments that just kind of like come and go. You know?
So, yeah, I'm about to say, well, granted, Miley was going through some shit on the low that we didn't know about.
And then like with Kesha, like how to describe that?
I'm about to say you
Like,
can't describe that. We already know what she went through,
right.
and
But
but I'm
she's
about to say
still, but she's
I'm about to say if you want to put it through like trauma wise, technically they both was going through their own type of trauma, which made them have a little downfall here and
well,
there.
yes.
Shit was going through the shit with her producer, and
Hmm.
Miley had a cheating ass husband that
Well,
was controlling her every move on the low.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go to the bathroom. Where we're at? Where we're at?
we're
No, no,
uh
you
we're
good.
arranging the icons and determining the legendary status of Ariana
But if
Grande,
anything,
Kesha,
we
and
can
Miley
keep
Cyrus,
yeah,
whether
we
or
can
not
keep
they should be
them. We
moved
can
up.
yeah, I'm about to say we can keep them at iconic for now, and just to see where because they both are still
Ariana
going
Grande
now.
at the top? I mean, FK Twigs, Tiana Doki? Really?
Yeah, we're arranging them. So this
Number
is
one,
Oh, okay.
I said that FK Twigs number one is ahead of her time. She should be a little higher than what
But
she is.
FKA Twigs, she does not have the commercial appeal as the
That's
majority. Like,
I know, but that's the point, and that's her target. That's her target audience. People that
hmm
she know for a fact.
right. But I'm like, you can't call her iconic when it's like a good majority of people have no clue who she is. You know,
Yeah.
it's like if I was to go up to my mom, like she knows who the hell Billie Eilish is, even though she doesn't listen. Like she knows who that is. Versus if I was to show
Right.
her FK Twigs, she'd be like, "What the fuck?" Like, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Same thing with Doja Cat. Like my mom just knows Doja as the Moo Girl. Like that's it. But she knows who Doja Cat is.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. So we're technically at Janelle Monet. If we're leaving Ari, Kesha, and Miley where they are, we're at Janelle, Dochi, Tiana. Are they staying where they are? Yeah.
What's wrong with shit? You say what now? We're leaving who where we are?
I said
I'm
we're
about to say
currently
number one, Tiana Taylor should actually move up way more.
I
Up.
think so too.
Tiana Taylor has way more. Well, not even way more. She's super talented.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I think
put
so too.
her
Her
above
baby daddy was trying to block her
Adele.
greatness.
I put her after Pink.
Why is Doechii like below Ariana Grande? I'm just curious. And Kesha.
Because Doechii is so new. Like, in comparison to those above her, Doechii just got here. Like, I feel like you can't that wouldn't be fair to put her above like the same argument that you were making earlier for Alicia. Like that.
No, Doechii can stay where she at for now because I'm pretty sure in the future she probably will move up in the future.
Yeah.
But and as for FKA, I'll leave her exactly where she at too because at the end of the day, she is really ahead of her time. Sadly, a lot of people sleep on her, and a lot of people don't really pay no attention to her.
Yeah,
And
like,
she's
I feel
also
like
sadly known as Robert Pattinson's ex that used to get abused by her. Sadly. That's literally what she's known for. She's not even known for her music and that's sad.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
sorry to get dark.
For Charlie, should I move her above FKA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I feel like, and Billy should be above Charlie, for real.
Oh.
Where was I? Doja would go above Charlie. No, above. I feel like Doja goes above Doechii, for real. And
Yeah.
Say what now?
Yeah. I believe it.
yeah,
Doja Cat.
Yeah. Yeah, you right. Yep.
and then,
Makes sense.
should I put Cardi before or after J-Lo?
I'm sorry. Keep Cardi after J-Lo because I'm not. Even though a lot of people don't like J-Lo, you can't deny J-Lo's influence.
For real, I feel like J-Lo should be higher.
She should be
She
legendary.
is legendary,
honestly.
even though
legendary.
She's problematic. She is legendary.
Yeah,
We'll put her right here with Lil Kim.
I'm about to say she's very legendary. We can't deny that.
Yeah, and we'll put the Spice Girls after J-Lo.
For Spice Girls to me would have been mothers. I love the fucking Spice Girls.
I'm surprised there weren't any other girl groups on here.
Right. We're Destiny's Child.
Right, Destiny's Child, Fifth Harmony, Lil Mix. Like, where are the girl groups?
Oh, we should definitely do one where we rate boy and girl groups.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a separate one for them. Shit. Wait, where were we? We're in the icons. Cardi, Cupcake, Avril Lavigne, Jessie. Yeah, they can stay where they are. Gwen Stefani.
I'm not gonna lie. As iconic, Jessie J should move up in the iconic row before Cardi, in my opinion, because Jessie J is do more than Cardi and still doing more than what Cardi ever done. We still waiting on years later. We still waiting on Cardi to do some shit. Jessie J is still doing little shit.
Some shit. We still waiting for that bitch to make some fucking music.
Jessie J still making music, even though a lot of people not paying attention to it. She still is on go.
That's the thing with Jessie J though. It's like she has it, like she has the talent, she has the vocals, she has like everything, but she has never had that pop. She's never had that commercial appeal outside of like a few singles. Literally Price Tag, Bang Bang. That's why I said Domino.
That's because a lot of people. That's because a lot of people slept on her.
Right. That's why I said that we should have an underrated John because like
because her album Sweet Talker, there was no skips on that joint. I listened to that whole joint nonstop. Sweet Talker was that shit.
Hold on, now I gotta go back. I'm like, that's the one with Bang Bang on it, ain't it?
Yeah, it got Bang Bang, Burning Up, Getaway, Masterpiece.
Sweet talker. Ooh. Yeah, those were like the only two songs that I wait. Hold on, maybe 8-bit. And I'm like, there was only like a couple songs on this that I liked, and I think it was Bang Bang, Burning Up, and I'm thinking Strip, but I could be getting them
Yeah,
confused
Strip
with.
was a good joint too.
Yeah.
But I keep on saying that even Fergie, even though Fergie fucked up her live performances, Fergie, in my opinion, is somewhat legendary in the community, in the pop
Yeah,
community.
legendary for fucking up her live performances.
Yeah, I would say live performances, no. So you could keep her at the bottom of legendary, but I believe that she is legendary in her
Honestly,
own
I
right.
feel like Jessie J should be down here with the divas, and Fergie can stay in iconic where she is, behind Katy Perry though. Yeah, I feel like Jessie J falls
You
like
know,
right
Jessie J
above
is
Ray.
iconic because everybody always playing a Jessie J song.
Who? What?
Even I get annoyed by that. I be like, y'all really playing this white girl? People love
What?
Jessie J.
What is still being played? I'm curious. And
The
where? Where are
main
you hearing this?
songs,
The three that I just named.
basically,
And don't
but they're
forget,
iconic.
especially the man in the bag,
Like
the man.
Jessie J is known for performing whenever, wherever, for just she will do it on the sub, she will do it on the sidewalk. If you give her the opportunity to perform, she's gonna do it. Like she's known for having the talent, but coming off so hungry for it that it's almost a bit desperate. That's what she's known for outside of her actual talent. The people who actually listen to her music, that's what she's known for in the GP, for being that the she's trying but never actually getting there. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
I'll give it to you.
so that's why I have her. She is technically like she is iconic, but she would be down here with Fergie, where it's like she's iconic where for the not all the right reasons.
Okay, was keep her an iconic. I don't think she should be in the divas.
Yeah, I
Keep
think
her an
so too.
iconic.
I think she should stay in iconic. I don't think she
Yeah,
deserves to be in Diva.
I
She's too
still
good for
think that
that.
Katy Perry should be at the end though.
Mm.
You know, but no, if you're going to be no, because wouldn't Katy Perry technically be up there with Kesha and them? Because technically, I know
Mm-hmm.
that she's having a flop era now,
Now,
but
right. But
but
she
she
was
was
that
that
girl.
girl. Like everybody wanted to be Katy
She
Perry,
was
the
that
bad bitch.
girl. Even I did. I ain't gonna hold you when I was a
Mm-hmm.
kid, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
so
gonna hold you.
Katy Perry needs to move up.
Yeah, Katie does
'Cause-
definitely go right with Kesha and Miley, and yeah.
mhm. All right.
So now we're in the divas. Yeah. So we're at Sabrina Carpenter, Megan Thee Stallion, Ray, Carrie Underwood, Lizzo, Kim Petras, Melanie Martinez, Megan Trainor. Yeah, they can stay where they are.
Yeah, they're good.
No, now we're in leaves no crumbs. So we've got Tinashe, then Tierra Whack, Lisa, Rosalia, a lot of international artists. Rina Sawayama, Rico Nasty. Yeah,
Ooh.
these are like the alternative girlies.
I'm about to say it's very diverse, and I
I feel
love
like
it.
Yes.
Lisa deserves to be one of the divas because we can't forget Blackpink. Like like it's not like she
No,
just
no,
came out of
you right.
nowhere.
You right. You right.
But
I'm gonna
wait,
I'm gonna put her behind
but
Ray.
wait, but wait, I understand. No, if anything, I understand Blackpink, but this is her solo stuff. If we're
Hmm.
counting it for her
Mm.
solo stuff, she didn't make
Mm.
it to no Diva yet. Because that's almost like counting Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana,
No, but that's
Mm.
different.
or counting Beyonce, Destiny's Child.
But we did include Destiny's Child.
Well, Destiny's Child's not on this list.
Mm-hmm.
And Blackpink is also not on this list. We talking about the singer.
But
We talking
did you
about her.
keep that none of the other Blackpink girlies are on here? It's just Lisa.
I know. That's why, because you said we can't forget about Blackpink. We can't base it off of Blackpink. We have to base it off of what she's done in her solo by herself. Was it a? Did she have
But we
actual
also
diva?
are measuring groups though, so that would, because if we're also doing Beyonce and Destiny's Child, that would make it fair, no?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I would see
yeah,
your
I think
point
so.
more if it was like we're just doing Beyonce, but we're doing Beyonce and Destiny's Child, like we're still doing groups.
I'm about to say if that's the case,
Is
then I
she
would
the
have to
group
circle.
of the
Hold on,
diva
hold on, hold
era?
on, hold on, hold on, because then I would have to circle back to Gwen Stefani because she started off in the group called No Doubt,
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm.
Which
and
that
that
counts.
Joan was a big group in
No,
this
you
time.
right.
If you want to be
Mm.
technical,
That's why
so
she's an iconic.
yeah. Oh shit, we running out of
We got
time.
10 minutes.
But you know what? I'm gonna yeah, you can keep Lisa exactly where she at because yeah, if it wasn't for No Doubt, yeah, sadly Gwen Stefani probably would be lower than what she is
Mm-hmm.
because No Doubt pushed her, and then she got her own little solo thing, like almost with Fergie. Fergie had the Black Eyed Peas, and then went to her own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though sadly she fucked up her shit.
Right. Like they both they
That
popped off in the beginning, but then they both faltered. Like
Well, I'm about to say Fergie did a national disaster. Okay,
not
sung the
no
national
Fergie
anthem.
had her moment when she first went solo. We're not gonna forget about
I
the
know, no, I
Duchess.
know, no, I know that
She
she had.
did.
Trust me, I had that whole album, that whole album on repeat.
Right. Fergie had the Duchess,
Okay.
and then Gwen Stefani had what was it? Love Angel Music Baby.
Well, she had that, and also Sweet Escape,
Well,
that album.
Sweet Escape was cute. That
Oh no,
Yeah, it is.
Sweet
oh
Escape
no,
got
no,
people's attention, but Love Angel
I'm sorry,
Music
I
Baby,
fucked with
that
that
was
whole
the
album. I fucked with that whole album. Yummy was
Wind
my
It Up is
shit.
my shit. This is the
I'm about to say
Wind it
yeah,
that
up.
make go wind up.
yeah. I'm about to say Yummy with Pharrell was my shit too.
Oh, I forgot all about that one. Pharrell eats. Like Pharrell carried that album.
Uh huh. All right, who's
Pharrell carried
next?
that era. Pharrell.
Sure the fuck did.
Pharrell and Timbaland carried that era. Okay, so we're in the
I'm about to say if any,
no, we're in Leaves No Crumbs. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
because I moved Lisa
Lotto,
up.
I would put Lotto with the Divas. Honestly,
Really? Okay. I could see her like
I'm not gonna lie. I would put Lotto with the
after
Divas.
Lizzo. I'll put her after
Okay.
Lizzo.
Um, Demi Lovato, I would put iconic. Technically, if you want to be technical. If you want to be technical, no, sorry, legendary. Legendary.
Iconic.
No, not iconic, legendary. Demi Lovato is legendary. And if you want to be
How about
tech,
that? I think that's a stretch.
Maybe one of the
no, and she
divas.
came from. Because if you want to be technical, half of these people came from bands and stuff or singing groups. She came from a whole musical background, from TV musicals
Okay.
to movie musicals, then to her own
There's a
solo
lot
career
of Disney
that
girlies
carried
on
for
this
years.
list.
I know, but Demi Lovato is literally one of them people, especially one of them Disney people that literally rode that fucking wave and was like, yeah, y'all need to get on my level. Try to sing one of my songs,
Yeah, but
this, that, and the third.
Demi never hit that same popularity that Miley did, or Selena. For real.
True.
Actually, she did.
Like Demi
around
is
her,
only ranking above Selena because she can sing better. But
You right.
Mm-hmm.
for real, Selena is the top ranking girly out of all the Disney girlies. If you want to
That's
go
because
there.
That's because everybody was more focused on Demi Lovato's drug habit or
Exactly.
No.
weight problems,
You
and
right
they was
about that
focusing on the wrong
too.
shit. Because if you hear Demi Lovato sing live, especially when she's singing some soulful shit, that girl can blow.
Right.
You
That's why I'm like, I can see her
and if
as
you
one
want to
of
go
the
with
divas, but
okay,
iconic, I don't see her as iconic.
okay, yeah, put her up as a diva.
In
I give her that.
comparison to Miley Cyrus, like Miley Cyrus is more so, like they've both gone through their shit, but I feel like Miley's shit that she went through has kind of worked in her favor towards her image now versus Demi's. She's still trying to run away from that shit. You know?
Yeah, that's true because she did
Like
try to come out with that
she has
last album.
tried to incorporate it into her music and making the documentaries. Like she's tried to utilize it, but no one's buying it. Versus with Miley, it has kind of it's added to that bad girl image that she's kind of running with now. You know?
Yeah, so I'll push Demi to diva.
Yeah, I'll put her right above Melanie Martinez.
And
Actually,
I think for
I'll
real,
put her
when it comes
behind
to
Lotto.
Demi, she has almost a little bit of each category in her under her belt.
And I'm
She has
moving
moments
Melanie
where
Martinez down.
yeah, she has moments where she leaves no crumbs. She has iconic moments. She has legendary moments. She even had at one point of time, only for a split second, mother moments.
Who?
But I'm talking about Demi. Demi has a little piece of each category in her, in certain parts of her life. She had iconic moments. She
Yeah,
had
yeah.
diva moments. She had left no crumb moments, especially when it came to singing live. She
Mm-hmm.
had legendary moments when it came to singing live. Well, legendary performances, if I should say. Um, yeah, so like there are some artists on here that actually falls where they combine all of these, if I should say. Like they had a little piece of almost every little thing, but sadly something in their lives fucked it up. Or people just wasn't or she didn't have the right people to kind of resonate with it,
But
if I should say.
the only reason why the things in their personal lives are even coming into the conversation is when it comes into contact with the music, right? We're
Hmm.
talking about all the drug shit because she then talked about it. It became a part of the music, and then she started making the document. Like she started making art out of it, but the where she falls down in comparison to the others is that the art that she made out of it didn't do what it was supposed to do. It didn't do what she wanted it to do in comparison to everyone else. And then Selena, like I said, she's down there because she can't sing as well as the rest of them, even though in the public's eyes she is the top girly for whatever reason. I don't get
How about that? I call her the queen. I call her the queen of whispers. Okay,
right. Like so Selena hasn't popped off for me since Revival.
that part.
Even Rare was cute.
All right. So wait, where we at? No crumbs, right?
We're in the Leave No Crumbs, so we're at like
Just
Rosalia's, Rena, Rico Nasty. We're at the
should
alternative girlies.
should SZA go up?
SZA to the divas. Can she
Like,
sing
cause
that well?
she's rising, and this tour that she's with Kendrick Lamar is like one of the biggest
Hmm.
tours out here right now.
I feel like she has the
Like she's
potential to
rising out
become
here.
one of the divas.
Yeah, yeah. So she's getting there.
Right, she
Melanie
eats.
Martinez could stay where she at. I love her down, but she could stay where she at.
Hmm.
Tay McRae can definitely stay where she at.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, everyone else can stay exactly where they at.
Okay, so now we're at the has potential. Should we? Do you want to move Kylie Uchis up?
Yes,
We could put her
uh,
like right
I'm about to
here.
say she just came out with a beautiful ass song.
Yeah.
Um,
I was just so disappointed in the show. Like when I saw her live, like I was expecting her to like give it. And
Fuck
she
it
just
up.
yeah, like I was expecting
mhm.
her to really like get into it and it was just kind of like when they look really pretty, they walk to this spot, do a little and they walk to the next spot and then oh, I'm gonna go up the
Oh no,
stairs and
I've
then
been hurt. I would have
like
been hurt. Can you
like
imagine if we would have went to that Chloe concert and she did that shit? I would have walked right the fuck
right,
out.
right. So it was like I was like, oh, I know this song, and like I was like, oh, I know this song, but then I'm watching her, and I'm like, okay, like come on, girl. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just go back to my job. I left that show early, actually. Yeah, I definitely went home early.
So wait, should Selena go up to Divas?
Selena's not even on here. Oh, Selena Gomez, you mean?
Yeah.
And leaves no crumbs? No, she definitely
No,
has.
to Diva. To Diva.
She would have to eat before she can make it to Diva, okay? She still got a little left on her plate.
Okay.
His name is Benny Blanco, apparently.
See, a lot of people don't get into Carly Rae Jepsen. I know for a fact that her music is actually
Oh my
good.
God,
Carly Rae,
I love me
yes.
some Carly Rae.
Like her music,
She
her
can
music is
move
literally
up.
nostalgic. Like her
Yeah.
music gives you nostalgic, like back in the day. Like, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, I'll put Carly Rae behind Melanie because I like Melanie eats with the visuals for me.
He does.
Actually,
MIA.
I'm gonna move Dua Lipa behind Melanie because
I would say Dua Lipa should go up to Divas.
to move her up.
Yeah. She been working. She been doing
I
her
feel
thing.
like if we're moving Dua Lipa up, we gotta move Tinashe. Damn, not them cutting us. They love cutting us off mid-conversation. That's my fault for not looking at the timer. Okay, hold on.
Okay, Dula
Yeah.
P. Where's she at?
Yeah, I was saying that Dua Lipa should move up to Diva. She earned her dues, and she's still working and doing what she's doing. And I
Yeah,
have
that
a feeling
makes
that she's
sense.
definitely going to. And I have a feeling she's definitely going to evolve. So
Most
she
that.
don't.
Most that.
I could put her above
That makes
this,
sense.
no, above Ray. Yeah. And we can move Megan above Sabrina. If it'll move, there we go. Okay. So now we're in the has potential, right? Because we were at Selena, Ava,
Oh, MIA.
MIA, yeah.
MIA. I haven't heard from her in a long time. She could say exactly where she at.
Right. I'm like
Camila Cabello for should be a tiny bit higher.
Yeah, maybe a tiny bit higher than MIA because, like you said, I don't know where that bitch at. What she doing with her life?
Oh no, she's putting out stuff,
MIA can move
but
now.
nobody really cares
Not
about her like that no
much,
more.
right?
'Cause especially after what she did to Normani.
Oh, Camila, yeah.
Yeah, don't nobody check for her no more. She was one of them girls that was eating. Azalea Banks.
Oh, I think she's iconic. That's just my opinion. She's a mess, but every time I play Azalea Banks, I be like, ugh.
Should we put her like above Camila?
Maybe, yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. She has those bombs, bro.
I'm about to say for real, you want to be technical. Because I don't really like Camilla, you could put her all the way at the fucking bottom.
I'm screaming. Definitely gonna put Chaperone above Camila.
Yeah, just keep on going.
And Shy Girl.
Brooke Candy can go in front of her too. Actually, fuck that. Halsey can go in front of her.
Yeah, Halsey.
Because Halsey, for real, is very underrated.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, Halsey is very underrated. For real, Halsey shouldn't even be in that category. I'm not going to even lie to you. Halsey should be in something else.
You want to put her in Leave No Crumbs?
Yeah, do that because Halsey has talent.
She does.
Yeah.
Halsey does. She does.
Behind. There we go.
And I'm not going to lie, Lord should be with No Crumbs because she's also with the unique type artist.
Yeah, bro. I was singing Lord like in my head earlier, and I was like, shit, I still remember that song. Yeah. Like, I'm not checking for Lord, but like
whole albums. Like,
well, no, she has a couple albums that I've actually liked.
Like, you can't forget them songs though.
Yeah,
like,
I would say put her with Leave No Crumbs. But I will also say, see, because she won't have she has a specific she has a certain type of
I'll put her
fan
after
base.
Camila.
and only certain people can probably like her, if anything. But she actually, if you listen to her lyrics and actually listen to her music, she makes
Actually,
some very good ass music.
we'll put her right there. We'll put her after BB.
It's just sadly, most of her songs is
Yeah.
What about
Victoria
Lana Del
Justice.
Rey?
Lana Del Rey leaves no crumbs, in my opinion, with that voice.
She do.
We'll put her behind Halsey.
She do leave no crumbs. That voice be different. She came for Beyonce, but
Yeah, that's the only reason. Okay. Victoria Justice is a flop. I'm going to keep on saying that shit. I love her down. She a flop to me. But if you want to keep her there, you can keep her there.
You know what? We'll put her in redundant.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
more.
put her
That's
after
more.
Olivia Rodrigo, and we'll move.
There we go. That's the gag.
There we go. Tones, yeah.
Them two remind me of each other.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a flop though because we still playing her shit. Like I'm not really playing
Right.
Poppy shit. I'm not really playing Gabby shit. I'm not playing like JoJo shit like that. But
The
if I
sad
was
part is,
if I was drunk and like I'm going back Nickelodeon nostalgic days, I'm playing me some Victoria Justice
Right.
always.
I
I'm
still
about to
play
say, but
fucking
the
Give It
thing,
Up and
I'm
Take a
about,
Hit.
I'm about to say, this
Mm-hmm.
my thing though. This my thing though. It's not Victoria Justice. It's Victorious. So we listening to Victorious. We're not really listening to her. With Take a
Well,
Hint, I was listening more because of Jade.
yes.
Jade was eating that song the fuck up. And to me, Jade should have been the main character in that motherfucker.
Nah,
Jade
for
had the voice.
sure. For sure.
Jade had that voice.
That should have been main character. They downplayed her
Ne-
in that series.
Nelly Furtado should be a diva, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion. In my opinion, she's for real, she's legendary in her own right with a lot of her songs but sadly she's not really doing like she do have new music out, but ain't nobody really checking for her.
In front of Fergie.
That's okay. That makes sense. Baby Tate, to me, she leaves no crumbs. She goes with the unique artist.
Hold on. I feel like Megan should be behind Cardi.
Mm.
I feel like Megan should be right in the middle of Cardi and Cupcake.
That's fine.
Yeah, I agree. That makes sense.
Okay, back to where we were. We were at Rebecca Black.
I still think Megan should be before Cardi. Megan can out-rap the shit out of Cardi.
But I feel like Cardi is more iconic than Megan is. You know?
She been out more.
Like,
but then we'll have to...
But yeah, she's been out more, but sadly for now she's only known for her drama. She's not even known for her music no more. She's known for her drama.
It's all about like her and Offset and
yeah. That's why I said Megan is all about her business,
her music.
And her music.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll give you that because I'm not really playing more of a Cardi B song than a Megan Thee Stallion song. I'll probably play Megan before Cardi, respectfully.
Yeah, I would say put Cardi behind Megan.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so now we're at Rebecca Black.
Oh Lord, that girl.
It's Friday.
Oh my God. She was annoying, respectfully. When I was a teenager, I was like, this white girl talking about some Friday.
Don't get me wrong, though. She got some sickening ass music out now, but
the evolution is crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say now. I want to say maybe in a year or so we can revisit her,
right?
Because she still got potential.
She remains and has potential.
Yeah, she still has potential. Everybody else on this list, except for the last person, because I know that last person, they all can still stay the same, even the last person. Okay. Taylor Swift, child.
She's cute.
The funny part is, I'm not going to even deny her. She's legendary. I can't deny that about her.
Legendary?
She could be at the end of the list.
Iconic. She's
okay. I'll give her that. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor Swift. You can't deny her music. Everybody know a fucking Taylor Swift song.
I mean, for real, she would top
Especially from word.
Ari.
Yeah, I'm about to say, especially from word to word, everybody knows a Taylor Swift song. She shoved that shit down our throats for years.
Actually, no, I want to put her behind Katie.
Ooh, shady. You know they had beef in real life.
What, Taylor and Katie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had beef in real life.
Oh shit.
That's what Swish Swish and Bad Blood were about.
Uh-huh. And then they made up. All right, where we at?
Yeah,
So she's cute. Baby Tate, she has potential. Yeah, she has potential. I'm not gonna lie to you. She actually can rap her ass off. I know a lot of people don't listen to her, but she can rap.
Actually, no. I'm gonna put her behind Chappell.
Ellie Goulding, even though a lot of people don't listen to her, she still has a voice on her, and she do have potential to come back, have another comeback. So I think she should go up.
Right here.
And for a lot of people sleeping on Renee Rep. Renee Rep, for real. She can sing. Yeah, she can sing.
Renee Rep can sing. I'll give her that.
Yeah,
I've been listening to her more now.
Yeah, I'm about to say she's the one that sing that.
More than a kind of pop.
And she did the Mean Girls musical, John. Like, she can sing. And she did a song with Coco Jones.
That did not need to blast in my ear like that. Oh my god. I went on Spotify. I was like, let me look her up. I have one song liked by her.
I'm about to say, you didn't like that song, It's Not My Fault, with her and Megan Thee Stallion? It's not my fault. Oh,
that was her, right?
Yes, that was her.
Forgot all about
that. Was definitely her.
She is good.
Right, here it is. Oh, from the Mean Girls joint. That's right. That's right. Her.
I would say she has potential. She has potential, but she definitely has a very good voice.
She can sing. She loves Jasmine Sullivan too, I think.
Oh yeah, she do.
Mm-hmm. She loves the way she riffs.
Oh, here it is. Okay, so we'll put her right here.
She is underrated. I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Sarah Bareilles. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Aren't we at Bella Porsche?
Yeah, Bella Porsche. I'm sorry. I was going off.
Is she staying?
I'm about to say she can say where she at because I don't really listen to her like that.
Yeah, me either.
Addison Rae, I don't listen to her at all.
Mm-hmm. For real, she can go down here. Redundant.
Redundant. Redundant seems like worse than flops in a way. Like, no, I'd rather be a flop. Like,
What about Bella Porsche? Because I'm tempted to move her down too.
Who?
Bella Porsche.
Oh no, she's cute. She do make some cute little bops, so I'll leave her exactly where she at. She's cute.
All I know is Build a Bitch and Dolls.
Oh no, she has some other shit. I just can't name them offhand. Sarah Bareilles still makes music, and she has a beautiful voice. I think she still has potential. Yes.
Yeah, I like Sarah Bareilles too. She's been making music for a long time. I've been listening to her since I was a teenager. And even when her new shit comes out, I'll be like, okay, Sarah, you still Sarah, boo.
I'll put her above Lord.
She gonna have that one come back again.
I think so too, because sometimes like he pops one every now and again.
There we go.
Right, I say everybody else on this strong, they can stay exactly. Annie Lennox at number one is a very good fucking singer. A lot of people sleep on that woman. But I don't know if she does anything now, though. That's the thing. Leah Kate, Oh no, that one person, Carly. Yeah,
Curly.
yeah, they make music constantly, and their music is actually very good. I will share some with you when we're done all this, but they make some good music.
There we go.
But the visuals, her visuals is. You think of Melanie Martinez with visuals? Her visuals is sickening.
Is there a girlie y'all think that should be added to this that's not added to this?
Yeah, there's a bunch of
A
people
lot.
listening on here.
A whole
All
bunch.
the girl groups for one, for starters.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's his face? The
Slow.
Spice Girls are the only group on here.
Hell, I haven't even seen Sierra on this joint. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
Sierra's
nobody.
not on here. Who else?
Hell, we just spoke. Jasmine Sullivan's not on here.
It's not on here, y'all.
I mean, it is specifically pop.
Yeah, you're right. I'm about to say some of these people is not even really. They just ventured into pop. They're not really pop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Let's who we got next? Wait, where we at actually?
We're
She
at She's Cute.
oh yeah, everybody else can stay exactly where they are because I don't really listen to none of them like that.
Yeah,
And
I don't know
if I
none of
do,
those.
it's like little cute little bops. So redundant.
Move Yoko down here. Wait, who was it that listens to Fiona Apple?
I have a couple times actually.
Okay, well she can stay where she is. I'm like, okay. Ooh, okay, wait, so everyone else stays where they are.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not going to lie to you. I know y'all might, look at the camera wrong. I think JoJo should go all the way. Oh, speaking of, they didn't even have JoJo on here.
Yeah, JoJo's
That
not
bitch
on here.
should have been on this motherfucking list. JoJo should have been on this list.
Yes.
But I think JoJo Siwa should be Mother.
Ooh, that's a hard bargain.
That karma's
That's so hard. You putting her at the top? Her? I don't know about that now. I don't think she deserves to be with Cher now. That's a little bit of a laugh.
I'm cracking up. I tried, girl. I tried.
You did, because now you're going to have everybody in the comments like,
Oh, we did that. This list is actually very good.
It's a long ass list. I wasn't expecting it to be this long. There's a lot of bitches on here we don't know. So
don't forget to ask them, like, who else would y'all add to it? Like, would y'all change it up? Curious.
Are you going to save it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Boom. Boom. Don't want to do that. Thank you.
Was Toni Braxton on here? Oh no, it's more pop.
Nope. But you would think that she was on here because she definitely ventured to pop a couple times.
She did.
Tamar Braxton's not even on here, and she ventured to pop a couple times. There's a couple of hell.
Yes, let's say some of the girlies that didn't make it on here.
You would have thought there would have been a lot of white artists on this motherfucker too. They're not even on here.
Oh no, y'all know black people pay the way. Let's stop.
I know. I would have thought Ed Sheeran would have popped up
for females.
Okay, I know. I remember there was that one dude that we looked at and was like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Right, but for that one it said non-binary. It had like a little flag.
Oh, right. I didn't see the flag. That's right. My apologies.
Shit, I was like, how we just skip over RuPaul and go right to Ed Sheeran?
Sam Smith.
I guess.
I'm about to say, Sam Smith is one of the girls.
It's giving soft-spoken masculine.
That's true.
Masculine.
Shoot. There's a couple
Shit,
people
if that's
for
the case, if
real.
we're gonna ask Sam Smith, you gotta throw Saucy Santana in there.
Ooh, wait,
I ain't gonna
y'all.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I prefer Big Frida over Saucy.
Yeah, Big Frida.
What about Todrick Hall?
Oh,
Todrick's a
definitely
drag
Todrick.
queen. I
Ah!
mean,
I ain't gonna lie though. Trey Melvin's new music is actually hitting me.
he's
Yeah,
releasing
Trey Melvin
music.
just came out. Yeah, he just came out with an album.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yep, it's his. I think he call it his sophomore album.
Wait, let me.
Interesting.
He must have already came out with one.
Yeah, because like I remember when he was releasing music as Watermelon Drea. That was my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I look like that's my shit.
Oh, Love My Haters was my shit.
Yes, yes, I love my haters. I was sitting here trying to think of the name. The melody was running in my head. I'm like, what's that shit called?
I ain't gonna lie, that was actually pretty fun.
Yes.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Imagine trying to do all that talking to yourself.
Yeah, I can't.
I go insane.
I'm gonna go fucking. I'm gonna go fucking ballistic.
Like that's what I'll be doing. I'll be sitting here for hours. You see, we've been doing this for hours. Sitting here for hours, just like going through my little notes, like just saying all my shit, and I'm just like, all right.
I go crazy.
I'm cracking up. They probably gonna be like, "Yo, this joint chaotic."
Oh my gosh, yes.
You had multiple
Wait,
debates.
I'm still recording. Let me stop recording. Hold on. Should I do an outro?
How it goes? Cause for real, they had my girlies fucked up. I can't. I need to do another joint. Next one is going to be with for real.
Well, next we got to do the men. I feel like that's going to be hard, or it might be easier because there's less of them. I expect for there to be less men.
No, because if they do that, they might get them through all the generations, even the ones that fell off.
Well, yeah, that's how it was for this one.
Yeah, but there was a lot.
There just wasn't that many of the older generation like artists.
Well, I'm about to say, wait, are we doing that now? Because I'm about to say we can definitely do that.
If y'all want to, that's up to y'all. But I gotta stop this recording.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Wait, hold on. Let me do an outro. There we go. So that includes this episode, Bloom, the ranking of the pop divas from throughout the generations and whatnot, even though there were a bunch of people missing. But yes, tune in to the next episode that we're about to do where we rank some celebrity daddies. Yes.
Daddies.
We'll see which ones make the daddy tier at least.
Or the flop.
Right. We gotta come up with the names and everything. So yeah, let's end this and hop.
Mary fuck flops.
Mary fuck flops.
That's cute.